Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this session you join me on the turf pool. With time against me and no one else on the bank, I spent a bit of time using the deeper to try and find some fish. With the peg chosen, I wasted no time in getting the rods out. On my left hand rod, I opted for a trimmed down manila pop-up with a mesh bag containing manila stick mix and pellet soaked in impulse solution, and that was wanged out to a point in front of me. On my right hand rod, I opted for an isotonic good rafter with worms tied on top, again with an added mesh bag, and that went to a right hand margin just off the reeds. And finally, we're fishing. Fingers crossed. Let's go. I've had to change venues for this session because originally I was going to do 24 hours down on my syndicate, but due to severe flooding, and anybody who lives in the Tamworth area will know the River Tame floods horrendously, the whole complex was underwater. Now that has receded, but it means that the banks are still waterbogged and everything, so the lakes are slowly opening, but mine's still shut. So I've opted for a day session down on turf pool on the Blackford's ticket. Now I haven't fished this lake in about 2 or 3 years, and I blanked back then. So God knows why I'm on it now, but God loves a tryer, and hopefully I'll be able to get something for today. But I don't mind. I keep saying I'm out, I'm fishing. But it would be nice to have my first fish of 2024. So I'm gonna get my coffee on, have a nice brew. I'll catch you later. Please. It has now got bitterly cold with the wind changing direction and it's hammering into his peg. And with that, I've had no indication of fish in this area. There's been no signs, no liners, anything like that, which you'd hope for. It's just quiet. So I'm going to change my plan, move to the other side of the lake and fish up towards the island, which is now at the back of the wind. Hopefully that's where they're holding up. But I've got to stay active and try and find them. There's about 4 hours left before I've got to leave. So hopefully I'll be able to find them. So now I will pack everything onto my barrow, which I've only just realised pushing my gear over here. We've got a flat tyre and all the path is muddy, so I'm going to struggle to get it over there. But I've got to do it. I've got to stay active, I've got to move. So I shall meet you in our next peg. Here we are, the second peg. And the last peg I'm not moving again, but I feel better with this one. Calmer water, overhanging trees. Let's go. Woo! I need a power barrow. Let's get set up. the rod's done for the last time this session. I'm not going to touch them now until 1, they either scream off, or 2, that's it, end of the session. But I have freshened up and changed each hook bait. The left hand rod, which is just off the island, I've gone for a bright red bumbleberry good wafter, and that's just partnered up with a mesh bag with manila stick mix in with impulse solution soaked into it. Now the right hand rod still has the worms on it, but I've changed, which was the isotonic wafter, to a white squid wafter. Fresh worms on, chopped them up, wiggling like anything, and again PVA mesh bag on that one, and that one's just down to the right here. The water's a lot calmer than it is around there, so I'm hoping with all these cover, the water may slightly be warm. I could just be talking out my arse because I don't do very well in winter, but I've got about an hour and a half left, so let's see what happens. It felt good being back out on the bank targeting carp, as it had been a few months since I fished for them last, so I kept an eye on the lake and paced back and forth until it finally happened. The session was over. Thank you for watching this video, and if you do like this sort of content, then please subscribe and press the notification icon so you don't miss any more blanking videos just like this one. And lastly, thanks for watching.